place!
Move! Move it!
The attack left 5 men dead and 1 critically injured in hospital, and was the worst incident of firearms violence this year. 20 kilos of cocaine were seized at the scene, and the police confirmed that the victims were known drug dealers.
You ready?
Oh!
That public anger against
Why can't they tell you what you need to know? What's that, for heaven's sake?
Oh, I don't know anything about computers, Sarah, you know that. It'll work fine when you get over there. It's easy.
You just see me at CBS, taking half an hour to plug in, and wiping out the whole series in seconds.
No chance. You'll spend all your time eating sushi and doing the deal. Gonna miss you.
It's only 2 weeks.
Only.
Eyewitnesses continue to allege that the gunmen were armed police. But the
I'll take this for you.
Thank you. What is it, a message?
We now
You
go
could
over
say
to our
that.
reporter at the scene, who's been talking to some of the people who were present during the attack.
The 3 police guys started shooting up the place, yeah, with the guns and everything, and everybody just ducked because they didn't want to get shot, and they were screaming. They were police. I know they were police because they were dressed in police uniforms, you understand? Definitely.
Hello?
Connell.
Come through, please.
Hello, Gov.
Come in, Maureen, come inside. I'd like you to meet Peter Adams.
Maureen Connell.
Maureen. Mr. Adams is from MI5.
Personnel. You did some defense work recently that didn't go too well. Did you suspect that 5 was involved?
Mr. Adams, ask your own people what they're up to. Don't ask me.
You do ask. I find that not everything that's going on appears in the reports. You know what internal investigations are like. You used to conduct them yourself.
In the days when I had a career.
Maureen, I've always regretted that we lost you from Menzies.
You didn't lose me, Mr. Lawson. I got shafted.
It might be possible to smooth things out. You could be reinstated.
I understand the bribe. So far, that's all.
I think some of our agents are offside. I can't prove it, not within 5. But they do put a lot of work through John Deakin.
Are you saying some of your agents are giving Deakin work that isn't authorized?
That's what I want to know.
You want me to spy on Deakin? Would we be talking about the same rank?
I would say, at least.
What are you doing here?
Harry said I should come over.
I couldn't bloody stop you.
I don't see what's so important it couldn't wait.
Did you catch the news last night?
Oh, yeah, it's glued to the screen all night, weren't you, Gov?
4 drug dealers were murdered yesterday. 5th was in hospital. They had half a ton of cocaine.
So?
Witnesses say the gunmen were armed police.
No, it couldn't have been police, not if they shot the right people.
It was made to look like police. They dropped a police-issue submachine gun. My client wants these vigilantes stopped.
What, on danger money?
There is no problem about money.
Yeah, my problem is finding work where I can look after my own people.
When have I not looked after you?
I can't tell anymore.
Now, you listen to me.
No. From now on, we're finding our own work.
I wish you every success.
Mo been in yet?
Left a message. She'll meet you in the pub.
What about the debt absconder, Elam?
Oh, it's on. Mr. Adriano wants to see you to set it up.
Harry, we're a firm. Where's the mailing list? That it? It must have more contacts than that.
Here, let me go over it with you.
You what?
We split with Deacon.
Cheers.
Did we discuss this?
Well, there wasn't time. He pulled an emergency meeting on us. Some vigilantes shot up a load of yardies with police machine guns.
And that didn't interest you?
Well, would you fancy it?
I'd like to hear about it, yeah.
Well, after the last time, we had to wheel you out of the hospital.
You still didn't level with me.
Only because I was too busy watching your back.
Are you saying we're too busy to take work off Deacon?
Well, we will be.
But not yet. I'll phone Deacon myself.
Look, wait a minute. Are we working together or what?
You should have thought about that this morning.
Mo, you're the reason I turned it down. Let Deacon do his own dirty work.
If people start doing their own dirty work, we'll all be out of vigil.
$22.15. Mr. Elam has entered 197 Ashdean Avenue. Let himself in.
Don't mean it's his house, I do.
No, but it does throw a bit of doubt on his claim to be living in Cyprus. Has Mo said anything to you?
What about working with us?
Yeah, she all right?
I don't know. No, she ain't said nothing to me.
Jesus Christ, how'd he get round the back of us?
Me and Joyce nearly bought a place around here once, you know. Used to be quite a nice area.
I made you some food. Were you not hungry?
No, I went out for a meal with a client.
After work?
Yeah.
No, thanks.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Who was the client?
No one you've met.
So you've changed your mind about the case?
We carried out a business review.
Suppose I found someone else.
You wouldn't be here. Get to the job.
The job is to find these vigilantes and get them and their guns off the streets.
Well, that's a policing job if ever I heard one.
No, it's gone way beyond that. The government have put everyone on the case. Police, customs, intelligence. Whoever gets results gets the star.
And your client is 5? 5 want to carve up the police, and you want us to help them do it.
Who carves up whom remains to be seen. Everyone's been ordered to pool information, so no one's given away a damn thing. Now, the police found a submachine gun and had a Yardie witness on life support. I'd like to find out how much they know.
It's iffy whether any of our contacts can help us on that.
We'll get something.
Trouble is, it's getting very expensive to buy anybody a drink.
Oh, I'm sorry. My round.
I want a large retainer on this before we start.
All I'm asking is how much.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Is it on insurance?
You mean on insurance it's an arm and a leg?
Well, you're not paying for it, are you?
Well, I will be if I claim this lot. Look, just quote me a deal for cash.
Do you want the proper parts or the cheap stuff?
Mistake using your own car for surveillance.
Yeah, well, the troop carrier was having a respray.
You need a custom-built van, 2 or 3 vehicles to be on the safe side. You're undercapitalized.
You're not paying enough. So I'm going to meet 5 here?
Not directly. You report back to Tom and to me. He's an old friend, so take it easy.
Hello, John. Come on in.
Tom.
Is this our boy?
I'm Tony Clark. Tom Rowland.
How very nice to meet you. Will you give me just a moment? Fancy a drink?
No, thanks. What line are you in, Mr. Rowland?
Call me Tom, and I'll show you. It's a sample case, it's not an arsenal. Want to try anything out?
You telling me these are real?
They're all licensed. Not the same when it's legal, but it keeps the clients happy.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Let me put a clip in the HK MB5, and you can blast the dummies.
No, that's not my idea of fun, Mr. Rowland.
Oh, you're so right, Tony. Constant outbreaks of no fun are what keep me in business. I was telling John I could use a younger pair of legs. If this job works out, I always have plenty of stuff I can't deal with on the phone. I hear you're building up your own little business.
That's right. Not that I'm in business to be anybody's legs.
Here's to independence.
Oh, come on, Billy. Stop knocking me about. Tell me the hospital. Come on. Right. And which ward? No, what? Yeah, right, thanks. Yeah. No, you'll have it in the morning, all right? Cheers. Fancy a job?
You sure about this?
No sweat.
Fingers keep talking. A bit like I might know one of them. Come on, put your arm in there. Put your arm in there. Come on.
Oi, what are you doing?
Listen easy.
Yeah. All right, down. Now!
Sound.
Okay.
All right.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Freeze! Get out of the bloody way! Shit! Leave him! Leave him! Shit!
Why is Deacon asking about that shooting?
To beat the police? Vi were trying to take work off us when I was in the job.
Only the work we want. People get machine gunned every day. Every week, at least. There must be another link to this particular job. So, something's gone wrong for the rogue elements.
You mean Deacon's handlers?
Yes, if they're using you to check on what the police might know, then they're worried about that. Find out why.
I can't go back empty-handed. I need to give them some information.
Ask Lawson. You'll be spying for both sides, eh? And here, Joe.
Don't give me that crap, Naylor. How did you know he was there?
No, who was there?
Don't try to tell me you were there by accident.
I was there with a client. Now, is he going to take a statement or what?
Look, it's all I know. I've told you who I was looking for. Your father, who suffers from Alzheimer's. You can check on that. I've had to pull him out of hospitals before. And why were you with ex-detective Sergeant Naylor? What were you trying to pull? Look, I had to hire Mr. Naylor to help me. If the police had ever lifted a finger, I'd have come to you.
Hello? Can I speak to Kate Roberts, please?
She's not here.
Are you sure she's not working on another line?
No, she's definitely gone. I know that because I went past her office on my rounds and the door was locked. Yeah, but I can take a message and...
No, there's no message. She'll probably ring me. Thanks anyway. Good night.
Good night.
Hello?
Hello, Maureen. Lawson here.
Oh, hello, Gov.
Are you alone? Can we talk?
Actually, this is a good time. Just a minute.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The boy in hospital is Harlan McClintock, wanted by the FBI for running cocaine. Never caught. Is this too detailed?
No, this is exactly what we want to know. Keep going.
The FBI didn't know he was here until we paid them about him.
Straight off the PNC, huh? I lost my job for less than this.
Yeah, room 311, please. Sarah Teal. Oh, she's not? Yeah, could you say that Tony Clark rang? Yeah, sorry, no, change that. Just say love Tony. Yeah, that's all. Thanks.
No, I wasn't asleep. Oh. You sound like you had a good time.
I did. Still work, though, isn't it, today?
The same client.
Hey, you know the Swan? They've got a dance floor there now.
Oh. Very nice.
So the police have lost their only witness?
No, they've still got him. Just ain't saying much. Ellie was good yesterday, you know. She wasted on you, you know, Gov.
Yeah. Need someone like you.
So, is Roland MI5 staff?
Well, he's not on the staff, but he's on board. I suggest we let Tony take us through this.
Just checking. You could point a mic at these windows from halfway across London. I'm buggered if I'll live in a bunker. Right.
Harry, would you start?
Well, I was at the hospital yesterday. The coppers were held up by 3 white guys. I only really saw one of them.
You told the police?
Did I, bollocks? They'd never let me go home, would they?
Go on.
Well, it wasn't a rescue attempt because they ripped the boy off his life support system. But they didn't kill him. I reckon they wanted to beat something out of him. Anyway, they got away. I never found out the boy's name because that was restricted.
The boy's name was Harlan McClintock. Wanted by the FBI for cocaine running, but never caught. They didn't even know he was here till our police paged him for details. Our police had his name, but had never linked him to drugs, not until they found him lying on half a ton of the stuff.
The media is now suggesting that certain officers tipped off their vigilante friends to save the cost of a trial.
The police didn't know enough to tip off anyone. Someone wanted to look like police.
Maybe to match the guns they got hold of.
The submachine gun left behind was a Heckler & Koch MP 59mm. Our police used them, but it didn't come from police sources. It was part of a batch stolen from the maker's factory in Germany. A neo-Nazi group called Wir Kriegen is suspected. None of the guns was recovered till now.
This is police information.
It is.
How good's the source?
Reliable.
What do you think, Tony?
Well, the guns have been smuggled into this country. Linking that with the vigilante message, it looks as if some homegrown neo-Nazis have started wiping out drug dealers.
What's the police picture?
They're checking on illegal combat groups and any racist connections. They've been slow to build up a picture on this stuff, but they are working on it.
So, Mr. Rowland, why don't you tell us why we're passing this information on to you?
I brought those guns into the country. They should have been under lock and key, but these so-called vigilantes stole them. I need them to be dealt with. You've all been kicked out of the police, so I know you could be trusted.
Tell us who you delivered them to. We'll start with them.
George Jackson, who runs the Rose Tree.
Yeah. Do you know him?
I know he's a local Nazi, that's all. Of course, when Roland says he brought the guns into the country, he did it for our own agents.
So now you can nail them.
We could, if the mission was unauthorized.
Are you saying 5 smuggled those guns in as an official operation?
Smuggling arms into this country is a growth industry. We can't break it without getting in there. Roland and his handlers have the right experience.
But they've blown it.
Not if nobody finds out. Believe me, there are other fish to fry. Stay in there. You're doing a good job.
I'm doing a good job of getting my best mates into trouble.
Stay in there. You may be the only one who can help them.
I have come to see George.
Who's he?
He's the landlord of this pub. That you're in.
What's it about?
Do you want to search me? George, I'm Tony Clark. I had a word with Mr. Rowland.
Go up over there.
Just you. Max, go down and give Mr. Clark's friends a drink. Go on, it's a good one. Wait here a bit. Can I just join a camcorder? 50 quid.
Not while I'm on duty, pal. Is that this year's trophy?
Last year's, we got beat this year.
Could I have a look at it?
Yeah.
I used to do a bit of rifle shooting, you know. Phew, look at that, man. Did you take it?
The Mercury.
Local paper?
Yeah.
League champions. And they drink here, huh?
Not anymore. Dad barred them.
People who might have stolen the guns.
This isn't a short list, it's a catalogue.
We got a lot of enemies. Have to keep records.
No, this is a runaround. You just want us to piss off your enemies and then watch us get pasted ourselves.
Roland wants you to handle it, so handle it. If you can't get the bastards, we will.
Shame you keep losing your guns. Let's get out of here. Complete waste of time.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Evening, Ellie.
Somebody's happy.
Yeah, listen, Ellie. Talk to you later. Here we go. Beckett and Coulson. Full names on the other side, courtesy of the local Mercury. The full story in there.
Do you think I can just go and trace them, do you?
Well, we saw your performance in front of Roland. You never put in an expense claim for that information, did you?
So we know someone at NSYS still loves you.
Yes, mate.
Is this for sale?
No.
Do you do repairs?
Only on contract.
Okay. Cheers.
What do you reckon?
Well, Beckett and Coulson are in there, possibly the third bloke too.
Think the guns are in there?
Hard to say. Motor yards have coppers nosing around. You can't always get your bribe in first.
Reckon they're trading stolen cars?
Well, they're not exactly open to the public.
Black BMW just leaving, heading your way.
That's them. Let's go.
If this is another shootout. What the hell would they want to go in there for?
Looks like they're local.
I don't know about you, Mo, but race war's not what it used to be. We're sticking out like the tomcat's bollocks.
I'm going shopping.
Where are you now?
I'm 1 street ahead of you, facing north, I think. Over.
Yeah, okay, stay put, huh? What's that you got?
Saltfish and ackee, rice and peas and dumplings.
Hey, he's on the way. Yeah, you might notice a foot-long spliff hanging out the window.
Maybe they were making a business call. Well, look at the setup they've got. If they are thieving cars, they'll be shipping them out of the country. Spain, Middle East, Florida. They were working on this at Ensis. The best business is stolen cars going out, drugs coming back in.
Oh, great. Oh, this is brilliant. We're not hunting Nazis. We walked into the middle of a turf war.
I'll take a look.
I'll be in.
I'm on my way back, Gov.
In there now. Maybe on another job, huh?
Look, unless they're using ammo boxes to keep their spanners in, the guns are at the workshop now, but you're going to have to move faster. We've got another bloodbath on our hands.
All right, I'll arrange the police. You go back and check the lockup. If they've left any guns, we want them out of there. Oh, and don't leave without the money.
What money?
Jesus Christ.
You turn up for the book, sir? Is that, do you reckon, huh?
Deacon was right. You're a good lad.
So, Tom, tell me, why did you sell George those submachine guns?
I had them spare in the back of the van.
You mean 5 did?
Listen, George we could handle, he's worth the risk. But Beckett's mob split up from George last year. They were skimming off the money, they couldn't salute properly, I don't know the details. As soon as George got his hardware, he went over and threatened them. And as soon as they knew he had the guns, they nicked the lot. Beckett's posse were using them, bloody using them, till you tidied it up.
Yeah, we didn't get Beckett.
Oh, we will. We know him now. He's busted.
So this was all about drugs? You didn't know that when you set it up? But you did know they had the money stashed away, didn't you?
Was an educated guess. I've had a good life abroad, helping people kill each other. If it's coming home, I should be glad when I'm at it no longer. No, no, Keep the lot. From now on, we're on bonuses. I need to load a container for some gentlemen in the Ukraine in return for a container they're sending me. Too much running around. There's a job in it if you're interested.
How illegal is this?
Oh, nothing. No fun. There you go. Of course, the one coming from the Ukraine might be a bit illegal, but you just leave that to me. Now, the outgoing cargo's trade. They don't want payment in dollars, just videos and whiskey instead. Of course, there's the documentation, VAT, customs, DTI, all above board. If you take it on, you could keep what you make on the margin.
That was quite a result.
For whom? The news is full of how the police were tipped off by 5. You're the ones getting all the credit.
Oh, the chief's delighted.
So was Roland. You gonna let him keep that money?
Ah, the money.
That's drugs money. It's all you need to pull Roland in. Set him up with Deacon and your rogue elements and you've got everybody. And the rest of us can get out.
Well, yes, we could sack our rogue elements simply for keeping the money, but a little fundraising is traditional. Can't do much on the official budget. Wait for maximum results. It's not over yet.
Anyway, Ellie, this is just to say thank you for helping me out the other night.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks. It's a pretty public place to say thank you, Harry.
Why, don't you like it here?
Yeah. I just thought you might say it a bit more privately.
Ellie?
Oh. No hard feelings, eh?
Ellie, I like you a lot, you know.
Yeah. You just don't fancy me.
I do. It's just that, I haven't done any courting for 20 years, you know.
You didn't stop courting Joyce just because you were married. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Ellie, I think you're right, you know. I think we should go somewhere more private, don't you?
Oh, you know, making a living. I did call back. I left a message. Well, how are you? Yeah? Oh, Sarah, that's great. I knew you'd do it. Yeah. It's playing now. Hold on. Can you hear it? Oh. Well, you just have to come back and listen to it then, won't you?
Want a lift? What are you doing here? You were watching me, weren't you?
No, I was waiting for you.
Then why didn't you say hello? You have to spy on me, don't you? Can't you stop being a bloody copper?
Who's she?
Her name's Helen. I like her a lot. In fact, I think she's gorgeous. She's the transport planning officer for the Borough Council, for Christ's sake. I think one of us should have a career, don't you?
this again, you know.
I'm sorry.
I've got no secrets. You feel shut out in my life because you stopped talking to me.
I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
It's all right.
Here's your invoices back with the goods checked in. Container number, shipping documents, insurance form and receipt. You'll get a confirmation fax from Tilbury. Any queries at all, just give us a ring.
Thank you. You've been very kind.
Look, if you wish last night had never happened, just say so. No big deal.
It is a big deal. Look, I feel like I've been let out of jail, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it all started, you know? I just get stuck again, you know what I mean? What? In the office?
Get out of it. Yeah, do something useful. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Okay, just get here.
You better take these.
You send everything through?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to need them then.
I don't want them.
You've got them. Look, I didn't plan this. You send a container out, and a container's coming back in return. It's loaded with arms and explosives, and you are the new owner.
I want you to stop it. I really want you to stop it now.
Can't do it. Not the right time, really. Best to let it run.